Down at the Boar's Nest, the neon shines bright. Hog-leg and Melissa under the porch light. Troy's got a laugh, beer in his hand, talking about the small town dreams we planned. We're live on the stream, let them watch us unfold. Stories like the jukebox, worth more than gold. Thumbs up and subscribe, come along for the ride. Show you how we live life on the wild side. Raise them up, here's a toast to the crew. At the Boar's Nest where the stars peek through. The fire burns steady, the music plays on. With friends like this, the night's never gone.
Well,
yeah. Hey,
back.
people. Yes, sir. We back for another Tuesday night. We got a special guest, and I don't mean he's special. I just mean he's
It ain't
special.
It's a guest. It ain't no special about it.
Like in a bad way, you know, special. All right. But we'll call y'all out first, and then we'll bring him up. Oh man, these folks have been going crazy up in this chat. Mike Irvin, MI6, welcome in. Chris Everett, Catfish Fresno, the beautiful Melissa's in the house. And I'm not taking time to read any of what y'all's chatted so far. So, Small Water Charters, welcome in.
God.
Shirley T. Yes, ma'am. Did I call Chris Everett out? If not, welcome in. Sandy Toes, welcome in. Did I call Chris Everett out? If not, welcome in. Yeah, doggone. Fishing Mid-South, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. River Rat 3030. Welcome
River
in.
Rat. Tell your mama you love her.
Gigability, don't ask and I won't tell, is in the house. Oh man, let's see. Small Water Charters. I got once, but I'd edit better than that. That's the same daggum one, man. Did I call Chris Everett out? Welcome in, Chris Everett.
Oh, Lord, get over
it. And, hey, there's real and virtual outdoors in the chat.
Yeah.
Welcome in.
I wonder how he got it.
Let's see. That's about all that's been chatting so far. JG, here I go. There's Nightbot. What? No Wombo? No, not yet anyway. There's 205 Wild Action. Okay, welcome. Yes, sir.
You can't leave Daryl back there too long. He's getting old.
Fishing with Jeff Beal. Welcome in. Let's see. Well, no, I ain't all the way to the bottom yet.
That's my friend Shirley T.
LG Bass is in the house. Welcome in, LG. Oh, man. Chat is moving on strong. There's Ghost Boy. Welcome in, Ghost Boy and Burrito Catfishing Lady. And Rowdy Royal, welcome in. And if I didn't call you out, you say, hey, fool, why didn't you call me out, Troy? Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready to show tonight. No,
Oh man. All right, we got as we said, we got a guest in the basement, and I know y'all just waiting to. I know y'all just waiting to hear from this guest, because you don't hear enough out of him eh, when he's around. So we'll need to bring him up so that
But
y'all
I'm glad
can.
to see that my friend Brito Catfishing Lady's in here because she's probably got the kill shot lined up for him already.
Skywalker's in the house. Look out, knucklehead.
All right, you mean to bring this old thing up?
Go for it, Troy. You the brave one.
Oh, do it right now. He's got the towel over his face.
Look, it's the
Gathering.
Hello. Oh,
Man, y'all just know how to make a fella feel at home, not.
I know it.
yeah,
I know it.
welcome in, Half Century.
Man, alive. If it wasn't for, if tell you what, if it wasn't for enemies, I wouldn't have no friends at all. I don't think.
Well,
No.
I just want you to know that I got to tell you, I thank a lot of you because it took a lot for me to get those crooked cripple finger and type in Daryl Morris on that thumbnail. I got.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness gracious alive!
Lord.
Thank y'all for letting me come on tonight. I really do appreciate it.
Well, we normally tell people when they say thank you for letting me come on, we normally tell them, no, thank you for coming on. But
No, I have to tell everybody thank you. You did get that cash out for $100 I sent you, right? Or let me come on.
Melissa,
Well,
did you
I'm
get
gonna
a
tell you what,
$100 cash out?
if he got a doggone $100, I made the thumbnail. I at least want 50.
I sent you the $100. You supposed to split it. You supposed to split it with Hogleg. You didn't send the other 50 to Hogleg.
That's right.
Hey, I sent Troy $100 to get me on, and I figured he'd just give you 50 of it. Now I ain't trying to cause no trouble because I've never done that.
No, Troy.
I tomahawk steak sure was good, Hogley.
He went to Ruth Chris, I bet.
Now, welcome in, Troy. I mean, Daryl.
Man, I done got you throw him off. That is so bad.
Yeah.
Two should play that game.
Oh man. Welcome in, cool guy.
Oh boy. Y'all gotta stop fighting. We won't have a show tonight.
I guess. Well.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I thought I had to pay everybody $100 to go on their show. So
now you can't do that, Troy.
Man.
You know what I got to say to that, don't you?
What was that? Welcome in, three nights.
This is what I've got to say to that, right? Him. Are you ready? Are you listening real close?
Welcome in, Randy old gray hair train.
He talked over it, Troy. He didn't care. He talked right over that.
Oh yeah, man. You didn't know?
What is that? What's he got a ponytail back there? Has he got that gender stuff going or what?
Well, tell us about the gathering, Daryl.
Man, look, this pal you just saw. Look here. Guess what I did? I ordered 100 of these.
What?
Yeah, and I'm gonna give them Saturday at the barbecue. Not gonna say if you do this you're gonna win it or give me that. I'm giving them out. 100 of them.
That barbecue's gonna be so sloppy they need it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. They're going out. Yeah, I got 100 bait towels. So we got 100 of those. They should be here tomorrow. Thank you to Freddie at FOA. Ordered 100 of those things. So, I said, when you go to somewhere and you go on a vacation or you go on a weekend deal, you always kind of want a souvenir to bring back. So I was like, we're going to order 100 of them. And so we had a little bit of extra money. And so I ordered 100 of them rascals and we're going to give them out at the gathering. So I'm so psyched about the gathering this year. I think this is going to be the biggest one we ever had from all the people that's coming that was new and all the people that's always coming. And wow, it's just really coming together good. Talked to Woody. He talked to the barbecue guy. So he's supposed to be giving me a call. We'll have the barbecue there Saturday. Steve called me just a few minutes ago and was talking to me. Oh, Lord. Here you go. What did you do, Troy? Did I run you off and now you decided to come back? You didn't go throw up.
I had to turn my lights on. I want everybody to be able to see my beauty.
Oh, okay. I thought that made him sick and he had to go throw up and come back here.
No, I can stomach you a little longer than that, Daryl. Not much longer, but a little longer.
Oh, man. But anyway, Steve called me today. He said, Daryl, he said, look, I am bringing a bunch of door prizes. He said, when the shop flooded, he said, a lot of my stuff got wet and the packaging got messed up on it. So I cannot sell it. So he said, I can't sell it. So I'm bringing it. I'm giving it away as door prize. And he said, I'm talking about a load of stuff. So wow. He said, all I'm asking you to do, and that's what he asked me. He said, put out a donation jar and ask people to give donations if they would to help for the gathering for next year. I said, well, I always do that anyway. He said, because I'm telling you, I'm bringing a lot of stuff that because I don't know if y'all know, but his warehouse got like 4 feet of water in it.
Yeah.
And run a lot of stuff. So he's bringing a lot of stuff. And then we've got just lots of door prize stuff that, every year we have so many door prizes now. So Catfish Sumo, we got Catfish Pro, we've got takedown rod holders, we've got twitching rod. We've just got a lot of stuff that's been given for door prizes every year. We ask everybody that's sponsored to bring in. So we have more door prizes than I guess than we've ever had before. And last year we had so many door prizes. We went through everybody. We give out tickets when they get there and we draw tickets. We went through twice and gave out tickets. So that'll tell you how many we had last year. So I'm thinking we're going to have I don't know. He just said it was a lot and he was bringing it and he asked everybody they would if they could give a donation, he'd appreciate it because he wanted to really give all this out and help with next year. So it's going to be great. Going to be great. And of course, guys, that's 16th, 17th, and 18th. But if you want, a lot of people's coming early. Lots of people are coming early. We'll be there on Monday and we'll actually do our show Wednesday from there. So remote from there, but I think it's going to be good. The Catfish went out with Randy and my good friend Cody the last week, and I'm telling you, the bite was on fire. We caught 17 fish. One was 42 pounds. The other one was a little over 30, and a bunch of 20s. And then Cody went out Sunday and topped it. He caught almost that many again, I think Saturday or Sunday. So they are on fire right now. So hopefully when everybody gets there, it's going to be good. We got rain in the forecast, but we always do. We always have on and off thundershowers. So if you got I call them bimini top for your boat. If you got a bikini top for your boat, you might want to put it on. And don't get one of them skippy bikini tops. Get one of them big ones that cover it all up.
Right. We're all up. Oh,
that's right. But I tell you, I think we're hitting just right for the fish just while they're gorging, and I mean they're hitting everything. So I think that's going to be good. Will there be free? I know there's going to be, Josh is going to try to bring a few, but skipjack have not come up this year. I can't catch any because I just had surgery, so I'm not even going to be able to fish. I'm just taking people out on my boat. So, guys, I know that Jack's bait and tackle will have skipjack, and they're hitting bluegill. We're catching them on crappie. We're catching on bluegill. We're catching them on carp. There'll be a lot of Blue River carp. I've got a lot of Blue River carp bait that I'll be bringing and giving out to people. My best thing is bring you some crickets and some worms and go out and catch you some bluegill too, because we catch them on that. I mean, just get some fresh bait and that's all you got to worry about. So, but we would catch them on frozen and everything. So
there you go.
Excited. We're bringing the monster rod holder ranchero with us. I sent Troy. We got that thing, just got the insurance on it today, and I talked to Steve. He has got the he sent me 4 rod holders and some more decals on it. Troy, can you bring that picture up and show everybody the updated version of the ranchero monster rod holder? I found a ranchero about a month and a half ago, and I had to buy it. It was such a good deal, and it matched do great for monster rod holders. So Steve's kind of hip.
You didn't send me a rod holder. What would you say to that?
Do what?
If I told you didn't send me no picture of no rod holder, what would you say?
No. The ranchero, that red ranchero. Yeah, the car.
Oh, well, Lord, you said rod holder.
I said monster rod holder ranchero. There you go, baby.
There you go.
If you mess with the bull, you're going to get the horns. We got that put on there. Of course, the monster rod holder decals on there. And then in the backup, we've got a rack in it. We're going to back this down to the lake, and we're going to park that thing there.
I'll show the rest of them as we go.
Yeah, and we're gonna back that. I just put a blue rod holder on it whenever I built the rod holder. There's a blue one, but I've got 4 red ones coming. And you can actually drop the tailgate to get up in there. But anybody that wants to get in there and fish, we're backing it right up to the lake at the campsites. We've got 5 campsites on the lake rented. I'm just gonna back that thing up to the lake. We're gonna pull the keys out of it and leave her sitting there. And anybody that wants to fish out of it is more than welcome to jump in there and throw a couple of seats in a cooler or whatever and fish out of the monster rod holder ranchero.
There you go.
Yeah, Woody's going to drive it up there for us. The thing runs really good. So I'm really excited about that. It don't have a great paint job. You guys can tell it don't have a great paint job on it, but if something don't happen, we're going to try to paint it next year. Somebody did a Earl Shives paint job on it, so yeah, it's a good 30-foot car there for sure. It looks good for what it is, but we're gonna have a good time with it and park it out there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's right.
And also, did y'all hear about the hit I had put out
on Troy?
What? $1,000 hit out. Yep,
on Troy.
$1,000 hit out. Yep. No, not on Troy. But I put a hit out. Yeah. Whoever can get the biggest catfish from Friday at 8 a.m. till Sunday at 12 I'm going to pay them $1,000 for it.
Oh, wow. Under the table?
Yeah. One big okay. And you get the picture, and we're going to give out. We'll have numbers set up at Pavilion 4 on Friday morning. You go up there and pick your number up, and when you catch a fish, you got to have the weight of the fish and the number with in front on the fish. It has to be caught out of the Tennessee River. But if you catch the biggest fish, I'm going to give you $1,000 for it.
There you go.
Hold on, that's not all. I got a $750 hit out there also. If you catch the biggest fish, the second biggest fish, I'm gonna pay you $750 for it.
What?
Yep. And if you catch the third biggest fish, I'm gonna give you $250. Well, wait a minute, not $700. I'm gonna give you second place gives $500. Third place, not $750. Second place pays $500. Third place pays $250.
Get it right, Daryl.
Well, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, but you saved $250 right off.
Yeah. Well, it splits in half every time. First place $1,000, second place $500, third place I'm gonna give you $250. Fourth place I'm gonna give you $125.
Oh wow!
And then if you catch the fifth biggest fish, I'm gonna give you $75. That's gas money.
Good Lord, yeah, that's pretty daggum good. If I say so much.
Did anybody tell you how much I'm gonna charge you to get into my big fish contest?
No.
The same amount I'm gonna charge you. Same amount I'm gonna charge you for the barbecue and the door prizes.
Oh, that's got to be $300.
Zero, not $1.
Oh, a big goose egg.
Want $1. You come to the gathering, you just gotta find you a place to stay. We're gonna feed you barbecue. We're gonna give you door prizes. We're gonna put you in the big fish contest where you can win from $1,000 down to $75 for paying back 5 places. Ain't gonna cost you a dime. Why? Because we got great sponsors, great YouTube sponsors, corporate sponsors. We have had a great time. To do this, it's costed us like $5,000 to do this. And you guys out there have come through on all of our raffles and sponsorships and stuff. It's a dream come true. So we really appreciate everybody that has come out and done this.
That's right, Sandy Toes.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here waiting on the punchline. They ain't got to kiss you or nothing, do they?
No, gosh, no. My wife.
Well, let me ask you this, Daryl. How have y'all been able to keep it free since the first year that I attended?
Yeah.
With all this stuff.
Well, here's the thing. Steve came on with Monster Rod Holder. He's our main sponsor. And he came on, and I'll tell you what helped us a lot. Not only, YouTube people pay for half of it. And I'll tell you how. We raffle off rods. We've actually got something I'm talking about, man. Raffling off different stuff. Yep. And they have really come in big with that. Plus, we do a big billboard like poster that we take to CatCon with us, and it has all the YouTubers. They pay us $50 to get on this banner, and so that we've got about 15 or 20 of those that did it, and you guys are awesome that's done that, and we really appreciate it. And then our sponsors, here's all I do to sponsor. I say, give what you want, but to get put up, we do them on a banner also, and we ask them for $100 and some sort of door prize. I don't care if you give me a hat or 50 hats or whatever. I want everybody out there because, we have big sponsors. We've got Pepsi, we got Pepsi Cola as a sponsor. They're giving us all the Pepsi's products and water. So, they're just doing, everybody's just doing it.
Oh man, yeah, I am, Dustin. Hey, this is what you get when you can't find no guest.
What do you mean? I had to pay Troy to come on $100. He went to Ruth's Chris and left you hanging.
Hey, when I told him when I got on Discord the other night after I talked to you, I said, I got a guest. Oh, you do? He says, who is it? I said, it's Daryl. He's like, oh.
Hey, man, my fellow Georgian, my dog, my bulldog man.
Go dogs.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, we wanted to, give you an opportunity to come up here and talk about the gathering, because I'm sure there's some people out there that's probably trying to decide if they want to go and hadn't made the mind up for sure. Y'all should go if you get an opportunity to go. You really should.
Hickson, Tennessee. It's in
Hickson, a lot of folks that I talked to that come back from the gathering the first year they had it said they really enjoyed the fellowship.
Oh, yeah, man. The first year, it was great.
Yeah.
Man, I had so much.
If you got a chance to go, you should go.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's fun sitting around and talking with each other. And man, that's a great place to camp down there that we rent out to it in Hog Leg. Hog Leg is down there.
Yeah, I went down there, and believe me, folks, the campground is top notch.
Y'all both caught y'all's PB, didn't you and Melissa?
Yeah, blue.
Yeah, they caught their PB down there. So it's well, we got one of our sponsors, Catfish Pro. I'm going to be giving out reels, spinning reels, bait casters, hats, shirts. I'm telling you what, we even got, look here, this is a hat for the ladies. Catfish Pro pink hat.
Troy,
Yeah.
did you have a hat to fit Troy's head?
Well, you know, I ain't a miracle worker.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing swells every day. He gets on there and plays that dang game he plays. And,
well, talking about playing the game last night, I want to make an announcement tonight that Hog Leg and Stan and I got on there and raced last night for the first time on multiplayer, and I handed them their tails. I just want everybody to know that out there. I hope that everybody knows it. I think they thought they was going to beat me up, but I really give it to them good.
Did you tear them down?
I wore them out.
Man.
Hogleg's had so much dirt on his glass. This time I got done with him, he run into the front door.
Oh, he sure did tear us out. Welcome in, Bobcat.
Yeah, hello, Bobcat. I've been at Bobcat. Are you going to make any shirts? I had people asking, but I know it's late in the game. I didn't know if you're going to do any shirts for the gathering or not. I've had so much going on. I hadn't asked anybody, much of anybody, anything. Finally getting over his shoulder surgery and the other 2 surgeries and getting around and getting stuff going.
I see you don't have your brace on tonight. What's up with that?
It's right here. I have to pick it up, but I can't hit things if I got the brace on. I've got it right over there. I'll keep it on all the time. It's just if I'm in here at the computer, I can't hit I got my mouse on the right side and use it, but I can't hit any keys on the computer if I have to. So
right.
If I leave it here, I either lay it down on my side, I'm okay. I just pick it up with my other hand. I can move it some like this, but excuse me, raising it up is a little bit hard, but other than that, I can move it around pretty good.
Oh, welcome in, Stan.
Don't welcome that old thing in here.
He says Troy's mouth was running like a city supper tank.
Yeah, he got about one more time, and I'll time him out real quick.
Friday night also we're together, and we're going to try to have a bonfire. So if anybody's coming, you bring some firewood, grab some firewood, and bring it on with you, where we can have us a good little bonfire. It's just going to be a big campfire. We can't put a bunch of boards up and everything, but just to get around and drink some coffee and watch the rods and tell lies. I mean, talk about fishing.
Right.
You know, it's fun just for that, isn't it? We had a great time. KP was made his chili that night and everything. That was a great night. We had a good time that night for sure. How many rods you think was down that bank, Hog Leg?
Man, it's hard to say. There's a lot. There was a lot.
It looked like a pay lake down through there, didn't it? Remember, I took pictures. It looked like a pay lake. I bet there was 50 rods down through there. It was like there's what would you say, 200 yards down that?
At least, yeah.
And they was rods all the way down through there. And even one or two people lost rods, didn't they? Had a big fish pull the rod in.
Yeah. I know Viking lost a yard rod that first year.
Yeah. Viking, yeah, that's who lost it. I knew somebody, that's right. Viking that lost one.
JG said you cannot bring firewood from out of state.
Just don't tell them it's out of state.
That's right, JG. You got to tell them this is South Carolina. Man, come North Carolina.
They ain't hiding in the bushes. They ain't hiding in the bushes. See if you got some out of state firewood.
I ain't gonna lie. We brought firewood from Georgia.
It doesn't matter. I will be too. Wait, what? Did I say that on this line? Just joking.
Yeah, they don't check the back of your vehicles though when you're coming in.
No, they don't. They're real good folks. If you don't do something really bad, I mean, how many people you think was camping up? I only rented 3 sites the first time we ever did it. I bet there was 15 people camping on them 3 sites down there. There was tents everywhere. It was fun. That's what I like about that. They don't want any drinking, but they're really good about letting you have a good time.
Oh, well, if we get away with it, Bobcat, we get away with it.
That's right. I guess that means Bobcat's going to have to bring all the firewood then, don't he?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. He's just a jealous pooper is what he is.
Big Mike can't help you, Bobcat, because he lives in Georgia too.
That's right. They very few. Yeah, him and Brandon and a couple more about the only one that live there. The rest of us live across the line. We ain't stupid.
Look what Johnny Small Pepper said about you and Hog Leg, you and Daryl.
Man,
he's talking about you and Daryl. He ain't talking about me.
No, ain't no way he's talking about me. That ain't nobody
talking about me. Did you fart?
I don't know what to talk about like that. That's just ridiculous.
Oh, but Melissa, you got it. You got to email Melissa. Oh, you got it. Never mind. Okay.
My buddy Ed, he's so tired of Tennessee. He's moving to South Carolina. John lives in Georgia that fishes up there a lot. You know, he lives right across the state line. Big Mike lives across the state line.
Yeah.
Cody lives across. I mean, most of the folks that fish up there, they ain't staying up in there in that place.
Bobcat says, I guess locals have to accept yearly invasions. Hey, welcome in, Johnny Small Piper. Welcome in, Mike Sampson. Welcome in, Pontoon Jody. Welcome in, 50 Cent.
Well, now what kind of barbecue you gonna have at this gathering? That's what I want to talk about. The feed.
Good barbecue. We actually catered. It's a friend of Woody's, and he recommended him to me, and he told me, you know, if you weigh over 300 pounds, you ought to know what good barbecue tastes like. And so Woody's.
Well, I can testify that I know about good food. I can assure you that.
Very good.
Welcome in, Robert Modeling.
Robert, come on, man. That ain't funny now. Stop it. Man. Such hate and discontent. Hey, and this year my campsite is right across from where the campsites are that we rented for everybody that wanted to stay too. So I can just walk right across the road, go over there and
there you go.
With everybody. So
you mean you're not in the VIP camping spot down there?
No, sir. I'm right there with it. And you know, we're gonna get up there Monday, and we're gonna fish starting Monday. So come Friday and Saturday, I don't have to fish. I can just go visit and have a good time. Of course, I will go out and fish. I'll take people out that's come. But
Sandy Toe says, "Is there accommodations nearby, or do you need?" They have bathrooms, full bathrooms, half bathrooms everywhere, shower stalls, everything you need up there. Sandy Toe.
If you're not camping's not your thing, they got hotels, bed and breakfasts. We are only like 10 miles out of Chattanooga is where it is. Chester Frost is. It's Chester Frost Campground. So,
right.
Yeah. Burrito and old gray-haired Randy are right. They're right next to me. So, and they didn't even know it. They messed up. I'm gonna scream all night, bloody murder. Every 30 minutes, I'm just gonna scream like a mountain lion and wake them up over there.
Oh, Dustin corrected you. That is VP where you're at.
Oh, that is VP. Well, I am on the lake. Yeah, hey, that's true. So we got myself, and then right over next on the other side of the boat dock is going to be Randy and Lisa, and then Dustin's going to be right above us in the parking lot. He's going to be right next to my son's camper there. So there'll be several. I want to tell you that the campground's going to be probably half full of people coming to the gathering. Yeah, that's going to be great. So we'll have a great time. Great people, great food, great prizes. It's just going to be great. I think Josh is bringing his thing for the kids again, where They fish for prizes. I got to get with him and see.
Oh, who is this?
Dustin said if I wake his wife up, well, if she can't handle, when I catch that monster catfish, she needs to stay at home.
Who did you say was bringing the catfish for kids?
Josh Thompson is bringing a fishing booth for kids to fish out of and stuff like that. I got to hit him up, make sure he still is. The last I had talked to him, he was. I say this week is a week to make sure get all my ducks in a row. Make sure everything's going the way it needs to go. So,
well, who's bringing the Duncan booth?
Well, I had to cancel that because of my shoulder. I've told everybody I was going to do it, but I've had to cancel that because of my shoulder. Stan's not going to be there, so we're going to put him in there. So I ain't got nobody to get in there. So maybe next year. I wanted to do it this year, but I had to see. I was supposed to have his shoulder surgery 2 months earlier, and then I got sick and couldn't have it, so it just messed everything up.
Welcome in, Matt. I want to be outdoors. You couldn't find nobody else to replace you?
Well, you said you wasn't coming, so it hurt my feelings. So I just didn't even try no more.
What did you say?
Who else would anybody want to dunk?
Don't count us out yet. We might be coming up there for one day.
Okay, that'd be fun. Look, who's somebody gonna want to dunk in the dunking booth? Tell me somebody that would work out in the dunking booth that everybody wants.
You.
I know, and I can't call.
Guaranteed, everybody wants to dunk you.
Oh, absolutely. And we would have dunked Stan if he'd come, because everybody hates Stan. So
what'd you say the name of that park was?
Chester Frost.
I'm fixing to show a map of it. Can I do that?
Yes, sir. You sure can.
You sure can.
Chester Frost Campground.
This is courtesy of J.G. Hill.
Yeah, he sent that. I guess I should have gave you that today, too.
He just sent this to me to share with y'all.
Yep. All right. If you look down where it says Chickamauga Lake over on the right-hand side, and you'll see 5 campsites just to the left of it in that little circle drive there. That's the 5 campsites I have rented. Pavilion 4 is on the top, that brown building top right-hand side. That's where we'll be gathering at, is Pavilion 4. But the campsites that's down on the Chickamauga Lake are right there, and that's where everybody can go fish all they want. And as you notice, it goes way down. Even though there's campsites right there, you can go facing this to the left a long ways down through there and fish. A lot of people do that.
Right.
Woody will be, if you keep looking to the left, there's 2, and I can't see the campsites, but he won't be the first one after you go across the little bridge. He'll be the second one on the island there on the left. So that's where he gets every year. So, and then we will be, is that called Buffalo area? What is that? Buffalo Run area?
Yeah, Buffalo Run area.
That's where I'll be on the lake side over there on the Buffalo Run area. I'll be right next to the boat dock that's going out there. And Dustin will be up there above the boat dock, and my son will also. And then Randy and Lisa will be on the other side of the boat dock. So,
right.
Yeah.
And you see where that where it goes up there and it splits off, and there's a big old gazebo looking thing there.
Yes,
that's the bathrooms.
Yeah.
That's a pavilion.
Yeah, that's a pavilion, but there's bathrooms all over the place.
Right. And there's bathrooms everywhere, man. And right there, the first road after the P to the right, all this area down in here.
Yeah.
Is the bank area. There's a bathroom right here in the kidney shaped thing. All right. I tell you what, Troy, it sure is nice to have a co-host that can pull everything up. Don't have to.
Well,
myself.
I understand that. I was thinking today, when Dale, sent me that stuff to get ready for the show tonight, You know, I may not be able to get out and do a whole lot of things that I used to be able to do, but I sure can run this computer.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
there's the legwork side of YouTube, and then there's this side of YouTube.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their place.
Yep, exactly. Can you bring up the Fishopoly board I sent you?
Yep, sure can.
That is the coolest thing. Miss V.
This the one Miss V made?
Yeah, Miss V Smith made this. Her and Chris. I got to give Dan. I'm sorry, Dan some credit. Also, he did the art and build the edges and stuff like that on it. So
Want to be
that has all of our sponsors on it and all our YouTube sponsors. And it has Mr. Kenneth on there and our logo. And it says, making dreams become a reality. I've told people this was a dream I had and it become a reality to have a gathering like this. And our slogan is where everyone fits in. Well, this is a Monopoly game that's done. She hand did all this, came up with all the fishing stuff and all that, the pay $75 and all that kind of stuff. And she has given it to the gathering and we were raffling that off.
wow.
Yeah, and that's all made out of wood and everything. It's a Monopoly board, but I call it Fishopoly. And and then snag is jail, where it says go to snag. And for some reason, she decided to put my face in jail. So if you go to jail, you're gonna be standing on my face. Yeah. So,
can you imagine how long that took to put all that together?
Oh my goodness. I mean, she had to just think of all that stuff, So hog rod. See, you're even on there. Hog rod costs $250. But it's a beautiful board and I looked them up. They're like $1,000 if you have one custom made like that. So we're selling tickets for it. It's $10 a ticket. And we're going to draw for it at the gathering on Saturday. We'll go live as we always do. And we're going to do a drawing on Saturday for that. We've only had about 10 tickets bought so far. So guys, if you want to get in this, it's $10 a ticket. And she has over $100. She actually made it one time on a different piece of wood and didn't like it. And went and got another piece of wood and reburn all that again. That's burnt in the wood and redid all that again and then hand painted it and all. So she has over 100 hours just in the burning in part, not just.
I can believe it.
Yeah. So you guys can get a hold of me. It's cash out. If you do cash out, you can send $10. Make sure you put your name on that, who you want put in there. And it's Cash App Trophy Seekers with an S, or we do PayPal, and it's a long email address for my PayPal, but it's dmorrisprecisioncabinets@yahoo.com is the PayPal. And you're going to see it's going to come up Kenneth Morris instead of Daryl Morris because my name is Kenneth Daryl Morris because that's the way my mother named me and then called me Daryl. I don't know why anybody would do that, but she did. God rest her soul. So if you go to those, man, you've got a great chance of winning that for sure. So,
all right, hey, I'm fixing to. Are you done telling us about the gathering?
Yes, sir. Shut up. Go ahead.
Well, I'm going to. If anybody out there wants to come up and ask Daryl a question about the gathering,
there you go. Good thing.
Hit that link right there. Y'all. This is an open invitation to ask the man himself. Or whatever he calls himself.
Reflection of last week, no marijuana and no F-bombs here.
Oh, heck no.
I don't know who did that, but no.
Out of here real quick.
You'll go down fast.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't give a F who you are.
Yeah.
Whoops, he went to the back. There you go. There's our buddy Kenneth.
The other graphic that Daryl sent.
Yeah, that's I was going to have you put that up for tonight. So that's in memory of Kevin's pal. He loved coming together, and I'm telling you what, The man could tell stories anyway, but he loved to get together and talk to everybody and have a good time. There's no doubt about it. We miss him, don't we?
Yes, we do. Yep. He'll never be forgotten though, because if as long as I'm around, I'm gonna carry on his name. Welcome in, Catfish Viking.
Oh
Sure, come on up.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a good man. He was a good man.
anything you want to ask him.
As long as we have the gathering, it'll be in his memory for sure. So
That's right.
So all you knuckleheads, come on to the gathering.
Come on up, all you knuckleheads.
That's right, yo knuckleheads.
I remember him telling me when he come back from that, the first year y'all had it, how much he enjoyed it.
It's fun. I mean, because we all get together and talk and have a good time, and that's why I wanted to do a campfire type deal on Friday night. They may not be 3 people come to, I don't know, but we're going to do it anyway.
There's your first question from the chat. Is big fish length or weight?
We're doing weight this year because we did length the first 3 years, and it's because we had some people in kayaks. We just don't have but maybe 1 or 2 now, and I'm just like, we're going to do it by weight because sometimes length ain't always the biggest one. So this year it's going to be by weight. You got to take a picture, and I don't care what kind of scale you got, as long as it's the digital scale that you can see. Got to be able to see it, got to be able to see the number, and got to be able to see the fish. And so, I don't care if you take a picture and then pull in close to the thing, but we got to at least see the number with the fish with the scale there, and then if you got to pull in closer to get a picture of the scale, that's fine. I want to be fair, but I want you to take enough pictures. I don't care if you got to send me 4 different pictures to prove the fish was caught. Just do that, because you always have somebody complain no matter what, but
yeah.
Especially when there's money involved.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. And even if it's free, even if you got to get in free, it don't cost you nothing. Money's involved, it can cause heartaches. I'm telling you. But I think people, you know what? I'll take the griping and grumbling just to be able to have something fun that people shoot for, and have a good time that way too.
Right, right.
But it's gonna be that one. Anybody want to come up and ask questions? If you just want to come up and shoot on me, come on up. We gotta do something. You bunch of boring.
Don't give them that option. We'd like to never get out of here tonight.
Tell you what, I'm gonna pin it to the top of the chat.
Free shot on there. Hold on.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, where else can you go? There's very few places you can go that enter in something that that you get barbecue for free for thousands and thousands of dollars of door prizes, and you get to enter into a fishing contest, and it pays out $2,000, and you don't have to, pay a dime.
Bobcat's got another good question. Is it this weekend or the next weekend?
That's sad that we've told 1,000 times it's 15th, 16th, and 17th, or 16th, 17th, and 18th, and he still asks that question. And he lives in Tennessee. That's why nobody lives in Tennessee that fishes the Tennessee River, because they ain't smart enough. There's only 4 or 5, Poor Bob has to ask how to tighten up a lug nut.
Now, you're going about it the wrong way, Daryl.
Okay, I'm sorry. You just straighten him out.
You just need to put free food on this date, and they'll never forget it.
Well, I did. Free food, 16, 17. I mean, I don't know how many thousand times I've told the date. They still don't know. That's why.
Burrito Catfishing Ladies reminding everybody the Water World Whiplash Contest Tournament. This is this weekend.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about that tomorrow night.
No, that doggone call. The Walmart tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget about the Walmart Rod tournament.
The Water World Whiplash Tournament.
Yeah, we'll talk about that on our show tomorrow night on Trophy Seekers Outdoor at 9 o'clock. And we're also got 4 guests coming on. We've been bringing up our sponsors. We will have 4 guides that are on 3 different rivers tomorrow night. We'll have Aaron and Joe that fish the Tennessee River. And we'll have Mr. Creo that fishes the Mississippi River and some other couple of rivers that come in that. And then Lord, I can't think of what his name is now. Oh, Lord of mercy. Why did I do that? Let me look.
And Melissa's also out there reminding people, so don't forget Mother's Day this Sunday.
It's Goober Time Guide Service, but I can't. Dan with Goober Time Guide Service that fishes the James River. So we're going to bring all 4 of them up. They are our sponsors, and they're going to talk about different ways of fishing on the different rivers and everything like that. And if you guys want to book a fishing trip with those guys, if you'll give them TSO 10, you'll get 10% off. I mean, I don't know exactly what they charge, but if it's a $300 trip, you save $30. So that's pretty good percentage off.
Yeah. May 10th.
Splash. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I told him I didn't think I was going to do that one. I've got too much to get going, and I got to let my arm rest. So
y'all get in there and get on that Wally Whiplash tournament.
Yeah. Daniel just sent me a text and told me to come by and pick up all the stuff for the gathering that he's donating with Catfish Sumo. So I have a bunch of Catfish Sumo stuff. He always gives away a bunch of stuff too. So I got to take a bunch of tables.
If you can't fish the Wally tournament, get on there and watch it. Give the people a like. Join the chat.
There you go.
Let's support them.
Now, whose channels are those going to be broadcasted from?
I seen one of the channels today. Is that going to be on yours?
No. Well, I mean, if it is, they hadn't told me, but I can set it up for them to run it off of there.
Lisa, whose channels is that going to be on? Mine and Stan's, she said. Going to be on Burrito Catfishing Ladies and 2 Stan's.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know. All right.
Jody wants to know when is the gathering.
16th, 17th, and 18th.
Weekend after next.
Yeah, not this weekend, but next weekend.
Y'all don't show up this weekend. It won't be no free food.
or no big fish contest either.
No.
Don't be mighty hungry waiting around there for that barbecue to show up.
You ain't gonna get these rod and reels either.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be held around the fire pit, the famous fire pit.
How do you enter the big fish contest?
How do you enter the? You go pick up your number at Pavilion 4. It starts at 8 a.m. on Friday and ends at Sunday at 12 p.m. You'll go to the pavilion. It'll have your number on there, and on the back of it will be the rules of the contest. So that's how you do it.
Now, when can you pick it up? When can you pick up your number for your
8 a.m. on Friday morning. And the reason I do that is that way somebody can't pick it up on Thursday and go catch a fish and enter it. So
is that the only time you can pick it up though, or can you pick it up
anytime after 8 a.m. Excuse me, anytime after 8 a.m. Yeah.
Okay.
We will be leaving the car. We'll leave them up there where they can get them.
Right.
There'll be a box up there. It may not be somebody there all the time, but there'll be a box up there that'll say fishing tournament number. So yes. Okay. And anybody near it. I mean, if somebody drives up there from the campground and grabs one of them and goes fishing and catches a big fish, they're just as
that's right.
That's right. They're at the campground, they're fishing and thing. That'd be fun too. Fish in the Mid-South said they're getting married, but they don't know who's going to marry them.
if this was not a family show, I could do a lot with that.
Yeah, you done talked about them bombs dropping.
Oh, is it a family show? Oh, yeah.
Well, I got a family.
I got a family.
Oh, Lord.
Troy's got a wife. I don't know why she puts up with him, but then again, everybody says that about
Hey,
mine.
man, let me tell you something. I
But
tell her all the time.
yeah.
Every
Well,
time
man.
we just had 10 years, and I tell her all the time, best 10 years of your life, babe. Just don't know it yet.
That's funny.
Where's the fire going to be at the gathering?
Where's the fire going to be? At those campgrounds that we have rented, right there in the middle of them, I guess.
Okay.
Down there on, where we're showing on the map there. That's where it'll be. I say it's not going to be huge because I don't want to get in trouble, but it'll be bigger than normal probably.
Right.
We'll stack it up pretty high. So they may make us put it out a little bit, but we're going to try to stack up pretty good fire.
Yeah.
So, and that'll be on Friday night. What time's it going to start? When it gets dark, I guess, about 9, something like that.
If you like me, you like a fire all day, even if it's 100 degrees outside.
Yeah, we'll start it at 8, 7, whatever. We'll start it, and when's it over? When everybody gets tired and goes home, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
They may somebody won't sleep in the back of the old ranchero. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's gonna be sitting there.
Just put a tarp over you.
Why, yeah. It's a ranchero, man. It's longer back. Hey, it's got a longer bed than most of these dang trucks got nowadays anyway.
Yeah, really.
So just don't back up to it or you'll get the horns.
Oh.
I had to order and put them horns on there. I was like, man, this thing can't be a cool ranchero without horns on the front of it.
No.
And so,
you had to order the horns?
Yeah, I ordered them.
Wow.
Yeah. Put that picture back up there, if you don't mind, Troy. Yeah, we put it.
Yeah.
And we didn't screw into. Was able to screw into some metal up underneath where the grill's at, so we didn't have to mess up the hood or anything like that. So
there you go.
Yeah, I ordered these off of Amazon.
Hogley.
Yes, sir.
Do you realize you left your Discord running?
It ain't no, it didn't.
There you go. You can see the bracket. You can see the brackets go up underneath where the grill's at, and we're screwed in there like that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody can sleep across the hood. Somebody can sleep in the back. Somebody might sleep on the top of it.
Good Lord, son, let him get done with this one first.
Hey, you've been coming. You're coming for 3 years. You ain't coming to this, and don't evidently. Dang it! They keep saying we're coming. Then at the last minute, we ain't coming. Then he's coming. Then he ain't coming. I'll have to look at the calendar, and I always book it. I have to go. What I wind up doing is I go up there and book it. Yep, there's a rod holder in the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
You sleep right in the back of it. Hey, y'all, I don't care as long as y'all don't spill no blood fighting over who's going to sleep in back up. But hey, it'll be there. We'll have it scotched up, sitting there ready to go. So, but I will get up there and make sure. I mean, we always try to do it that weekend of somewhere around 16th, 17th, 18th, or sometimes it's 18th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. You never know. So, I've actually got 2 more big stickers that's going to go on each side on the door that Steve's got sent to me also that we'll be putting on that rascal. So,
oh yeah, I did, Troy.
I know you did. I'm sitting there looking at it. That's a question for you, Daryl.
Please, I thought we done answered that for 16th, 17th, and 18th, but you can come early. It don't matter. We'll be there on, I think, the 12th. What is Monday? The 12th. There'll be a bunch of us there on the 12th. Yep, the 12th. I know there'll be several that's wind up there on the 12th. So I think Woody's even going to be up there on the 12th too, but I'm not sure.
Randy wants to know who's going to be on the show tomorrow night, Daryl.
He ain't been listening, has he? All of our guides. I sent you the link. All the guides will be on from the James River, the Tennessee River, and the Mississippi River. Trio Catfishing, Joe, Aaron, and I cannot keep Goober Time Guide Service. His name is, I'll have all this stuff wrote down by tomorrow night. Dan, yeah, Dan with Goober Time. So there we go.
Someone going to test the suspension on that Ranchero 205. See,
what you do in your Ranchero stays in your Ranchero. I might need to lock the doors on that thing.
Daryl said, "I don't want to know anything about it."
I said, Jody says that she has a friend that sells shad. If anyone is
tell her he probably should show up down there about Friday. Stay there all day Friday because we've had so many people asking about bait.
Yep.
And I'm not catching any of it.
Bobcat says, "What suspension?" You don't tell me Daryl bought a wore out Ranchero, do you?
Hey, that thing's got a brand new rebuilt transmission. It only leaks when it's running.
Yeah.
Oh, it actually runs a lot better than I thought it was for what I gave for it. So, somebody said it's just a copy of an El Camino. I said you might want to go back and look things up. Rancheros came out well before the El Caminos ever came out.
It's got a different body style.
Yeah. Do what, Troy?
Got a little bit different body style than the El Camino.
I hope so too, buddy. And I'm glad to hear that was a success and you're feeling well enough to actually be in chat.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
He went on to say that when he sent me a text, and get the feeling better, he's going to get back in Discord and try to play a game or two with us.
Hey, boy, I could play a game with you, but I promise you'd win because I ain't no good at all. Gizzard Chad.
Gizzard Chad.
Yeah, you might want to tell him just to get him a cooler and hang out Friday and Saturday because he'd probably sell a bunch of it.
I was bringing to sell it for him, but I don't think it's legal. Oh. Now, you worried about bringing firewood and you're inviting people to sell illegal fish? Well, if you don't get caught, you don't get caught. It's not illegal, right?
It's only illegal if you get caught.
That's right.
I always learned it's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission a lot of times.
I thought Jody did have a bait selling license.
She did last year. She may let it lapse.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, she says right there she don't. So I guess she did let it lapse.
Yeah. So funny. I used to could see chat, and I can't see chat no more.
Are you on your computer?
Yeah, I'm on my computer. It says chat with everyone in the studio, and it's got an error, and I hit it, and I don't see any of chat.
So that that here's the see. I'm on. I accidentally hit the thing where it said join. You upgrade, and I accidentally hit that. And this week I'm on the expensive plan, so that's why y'all see the things in the background.
You the man this week, huh?
Yeah,
Next week you might not be the man. This week you is.
this is what I felt like last year
Yeah,
when the prices were cheaper.
reasonable.
Yeah, but I
Man,
can't afford that now.
I know it's like what $90 a month or something like that. It's
Yeah,
crazy. I paid 40 for mine.
yeah.
So
Heck, I can't even pay 35. A month.
there you go.
There you go.
Harold, where are they supposed to park at?
If they come to Pavilion, there's parking all around. If you see that Octagon building, there's all kind of parking there, and
Yeah,
the Pavilion 4, it looks like they're a mile apart, but they might be what 50 yards apart. Hardly.
yeah, yeah. I'd
There's
say.
all kind of parking there for Saturday, and then there's some parking down there where the pavilion's at also. But we can use all the parking around that Octagon Pavilion and walk down also. But they told us that we could use. They did not rent the pavilion out because they knew we would have a lot of people there. So they don't rent the Octagon Pavilion out when we do the gathering. So
Right. That's good.
yeah.
So there's going to be plenty of room for bank fishermen.
Oh, for bank fishermen, oh yeah, there's plenty of room there. Yeah.
Just like the 3 spots that they're rented, there's enough.
Yeah, you can do donuts down there at the end of it if you want to.
Yeah, you could.
There's lots of parking down there. And like I said, we got all 5 spots this year, so it won't be a problem. And then I think John Cyclone did the other ones that was down below there. So there's actually 7 or 8 that's been rented out. So
Wow.
yeah, it'd be good. Nobody wanted to come up, did they? They's like, I ain't coming up.
No, nobody want to come up.
Daryl's there? No, we ain't coming up. Daryl, no.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't come up either. Ding. We're in trouble.
Yeah. The bank anglers will just have to deal with those boat anglers fishing the bank. Yeah. Well, the boat anglers, if they're out in the water, will just have to deal with getting hit up by the head, beside the head with a sinker,
I'll tell you this much. If the boat anglers, if they look over there, they're going to see about 30 rods out there. They ain't going to want to get their stuff tangled.
No.
They'll miss that bank. That's for sure. Well, I forgot how big the one won it last year. It was 51 inches or something because we were still doing inches last year. It was a big flathead that won it last year. Huge. So.
Oh, Matt said they'll be wrong for the bait anchor as long as the ranchero isn't in the way.
Hey, the ranchero's going to take up about 6 feet. And like I say, it's going to have, you can hold 4 rods in it. So anybody can get right in the back of it. Look, I give you a place to, ain't that like people? You give them something nice to sit in or to sleep in or whatever, and then they won't complain.
Yeah.
My daddy used to say, you wouldn't be happy if you didn't have a gold butthole. I said, you'd want platinum.
Right. Top 3 was off the bank, I think, last year.
Every year, a bank angler has won the big fish contest and has won first. Last year was first, second, and third from the bank.
Yeah.
Or first and second, at least.
like you said at the beginning, me and Melissa both caught our PBs there.
Yeah. Who caught the 50-pounder there the first year? I forgot who caught. Somebody caught a 50-pounder there too, didn't they?
I can't remember. Yeah, they did.
I can't remember who did it. No.
I can't either.
Anyway, and Woody caught a 25-pounder last year. He could come in like fourth place if he would have. It was like 28 pounds. So
That's doggone right. 205 says if you got a bait in the water, you got a shot at $1,000.
yeah, or 500 or 250 or 125 or 75.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Answer what's the big prize for the big fish?
We just said it. $1,000.
$1,000.
Second place, $500.
Mm-hmm.
Third place, $250. Fourth place, $125, and fifth place, $75. So
Yeah, I caught her. And Jody says she's caught a 51-pounder off her boat.
Jody says, when is the gathering?
again, never mind.
Weekend after next, Jody.
Next year.
Lord.
Next year.
Lord have mercy.
JG Hill has a question for you. How do you submit the fish pictures and the weight? JG Hill, you got to you can snap a picture on your phone with the fish in it and the scale in it and send it to Daryl.
Yeah, a lot of if you can get that scale to lock, then you can lay that fish down and then put the number on the fish and the scale right there in front of it and get all three at one time. If you got to make 3 or 4 pictures, just convince me that you caught it there and we'll be good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be real strict, but I've got to be strict enough to where somebody don't go blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've had every year somebody's complained except for the very first year about how things went or who won or how they won it or whatever. And it's just like, anytime like I said, anytime money's involved, people's going to get upset. And I understand that. And I just take it with a grain of salt. Some people got mad over some things that was last year done to me about it. I was like, you know what? We know we done what we're supposed to do. We went by the rules, and that's all you do. Because somebody had said that the person that caught the winning fish actually kept it and ate it. I'm like, I did not have a rule in there that said you could not keep your fish. And so I'm not going to, I am trying to be with this contest is you go by your fishing rules, but you got to do, this, and this, just certain things. And that's it. So you can get so many rules in there. It's too hard to try to, when it's a 3-day tournament, it's just too hard to try to govern. So
right.
I'm not going to tell somebody you can't keep the fish because I can't tell. It's not like I'm checking your boat at the end of a tournament. I can't tell if somebody kept it or not, and I'm not going to try to. And that's just the way it is. I can't do it. I'm not going to make rules on something that I can't govern. So that's why I do it that way.
Yes, Melissa. Daryl got the 3 spots again this year. If someone needs to stay,
I actually got 5 spots this year.
Oh wow, 5 spots.
Let's say, go Dogs!
Go Dogs! And Daryl, is if someone couldn't make it in time to reserve their sites or whatever, what's the rules of them 5 sites you that will
y'all get along? Here's the rule: y'all get along, don't fight, get together and work it out. Because there's room for 20 tents there. That's what I tell everybody. Just work it out and everybody work together and just do what we do. The Rangers have never said a word. Last year there was probably 10 tents set up there on them 3 spots I rented. And everybody got along, had a good time. As far as I know, there was nothing. We had, who was it tripped over a tent pole was the only thing. So you guys might want to bring ribbon to mark them, the tent poles where you got them anchored off. That would be one thing I'd say. And I'm going to try to get some ribbon this year.
Yeah.
But I can't remember who tripped over a tent line last year and messed their ankle up. But
welcome back in, First Last. We're talking about the gathering that's going to be held in Hickson, Tennessee at Chester Frost campsites. And it's going to be not this weekend, but the following weekend.
Yeah. And I want to meet everybody.
It's like a family reunion, but they're actually having a good time.
That's right. Like a big family reunion. Welcome in, Big Mike.
If you're there and you've never met me, please come up and speak to me and talk to me. Tell me who you are and stuff like that. I really like to meet everybody there. I'm just the guy that's organized it, and I really like to meet everybody. And that's why I want them organized where I can meet and talk to people. I don't always get to talk to people very long because I'm moving place to place, but I do like to talk to people and have a good time for sure.
Right. Welcome in, Buck Williams. Yeah, it's fun. It's always this is the 4th annual gathering, and it's always fun. And there's plenty of door prizes and free barbecue.
Yeah,
man. Well, there is anybody furnishing free drinks?
We'll be having all the drinks you want on Saturday at the pavilion. Pepsi Cola is our sponsor for the drinks, and they'll be supplying us with Pepsi's, Dr. Peppers, I think, Mountain Dews usually. Or is it Mountain Dew they have, or is the other one?
Yeah, Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. All the Pepsi products plus a lot of water. And I mean, they usually send about 300 drinks with us. So
there you go.
Yeah, very awesome. I have an ice maker this year. I've got 10 bags of ice saved up right now. I may save up 10 more just to bring in some coolers because that's one thing we always need a lot of is ice. So.
Right.
Well, I can tell you, Hog Leg is a lot closer to going to the gathering now than it was at 7 o'clock tonight when you start talking about free food.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, man.
And rods and reels and everything.
Yeah. Oh, Mike. Big Fishing with Big Mike said plenty of trash pandas to go around.
Plenty of what?
Trash pandas. Raccoons.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, you know what?
What?
I got something I want to show.
Go ahead and show it. Yeah.
Remember, it's a family show.
As long as it ain't
Hey.
a bodily part.
Yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy. I got this. Just a minute. I got to find it. Oh, my goodness. Let me look at it. Take me a minute here.
Cheeseburger, no Coke, Pepsi. Oh yeah, Sandy Toes. You found a kangaroo?
I fixed to show it.
Found your kangaroo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord, this is rich. Hog Leg.
Yes, sir.
We actually want to see you fight this kangaroo.
As long as it's a gray kangaroo, I will.
Oh my Lord.
I don't want to fight none of them big reds.
Oh Lord have mercy.
I sold my boat this past weekend.
Sold it.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, I'd take that joker on.
Look at this. Wait a minute, I gotta get it to play.
No, I don't want nothing to know that.
Man, is that a
Yeah.
bodybuilder? Thing on steroids or what?
Yeah. I tell you the way that I would fight him if I got a chance. You just put that back up there.
All right, hang on. Mm.
You see them things right there between his two legs?
Yeah.
I'd go
Oh,
for
is that
them.
what we're doing?
I'd go for them.
Oh my gosh.
I'd go for them jokers.
Oh my Lord.
I don't see
I'll
but
give
one
you one
tail.
guess who sent me that.
Sandy toes.
You got it. I laughed when I saw that. She said, "Here's one for Hog Leg to fight." I said, "Hog Leg ain't gonna get in the ring with that."
No,
She
that was
said,
a big red, I think.
she said, Hog said yes. Then he stood up. He's like, no. Oh my goodness.
No, just Bill, I sold that boat because I'm afraid I ain't, my health won't let me get out in there. But now I do have other boats that I could drive, and go get on. But that don't stop me from fishing. I can always fish on the bank, or I can fish out of somebody else's boat. But as far as owning my own boat, I don't. No.
Well, all that hooking up and unloading and loading and being out on the water, you probably
Yeah.
done the right thing.
Yeah, I know I did. Because if it was sitting in my backyard still, it makes me more depressed that I can't go, and
I understand that.
then I wouldn't want the unthinkable to happen, and then me hook up to it and go one day, and something bad happen.
Mm.
What context? I found it up there.
Well, look at the bright side, Hog Leg.
What's that?
You catch just as many fish sitting in that chair as you did with that boat sitting out there in the backyard.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, Troy.
Yeah, so you ain't gonna use it. You might as well sell it and put use to the money if you just don't sit out there and depreciate. So
That's right. That is exactly right. All right. I
Daryl,
guess.
how long you gotta wear that sling, Daryl?
Till next week. I will get it off on Monday before I go up to the gathering. So that'll be great.
Oh, Buck Williams, so Hog, how did you let Troy beat you in the dirt?
Well, see, playing this computer stuff ain't nothing like the real life. Yeah, I used to be a dirt dogger. I gave it up when I was 25 years. I gave drinking up 25, and I gave dirt track racing up at the same time.
You must have got married.
No, I just got tired of being broke all the time.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of money. Even if you have sponsors, it takes a lot of money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shoot, that's like fishing. It's not cheap to go fishing.
No,
Not when you drive as far as I do too. So
well, I started when I started when I was 18 years old, uh, driving, and I started where you just knock the windows out, put a roll bar over your head, and go racing. I made more money that year than any year that I raced it, and I went from there all the way up, worked my way all the way up to late models, and I had late model 1 year and got rid of it.
cost too much to run, didn't it?
Yeah. Then I went to go kart racing. And it costs as much as go kart racing as it did late models. So
Did you do it on dirt or on pavement? Go kart racing.
dirt.
Yeah.
Dirt.
Getting all that softener to put on the tires and all that stuff they do. I tell you what.
You had to buy gears that thick, a handful of gears that thick, and man, all the daggum alcohol,
Yeah.
the motor. You know, I started out with a 5 horsepower Briggs Stratton, sent it to have it built, and that was cost an arm and a leg to have it built. But when I got it back, it was no longer a 5 horsepower; it was a 25 horsepower.
Yeah.
You
That
know,
thing.
yeah, and then the axles, you know,
Did you have to blow it?
frame.
Did you have to blow in the gas tank to get it to crank up?
No, no, I didn't have to do that.
I seen a bunch of guys that have to blow in the gas tank to get the gas, I guess, pushed in. I don't know. They'd blow in the gas tank, need to crank up. I was like, I don't know why you do that, but okay.
Yeah, there's an expensive thing to do. Yeah, then you'd have to have so many rims with ready to go tires on them, and them was about $90 each. So because you didn't want the same size tire on the different tracks, and different tracks took different gears. So you had to have, and then you had to have something to haul your little go kart in. So uh,
Then you had to have a special table to set it on.
yeah, right. That's right. Nothing like some good old track racing. Well, folks, if nobody has any questions they want to come up here and ask, either Troy, myself, or Daryl, I say we shut it down.
Shoot, we done bored them for an hour and a half. Might as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But if y'all have any questions, we want to. Yeah,
Now,
Daryl.
now is time.
And if you don't have anything, Troy, well, I might as well shut it down. Well, I don't want to sit here and take up any more of y'all's time if y'all,
Now,
because the chat doesn't stop moving.
yeah, I think we done it. We done wore it out this Tuesday. We will be live next Tuesday.
Yeah. And don't forget, if anybody wants to be the guest of our show, just get a hold of me or Troy, either one, and say,
We
Shoot,
be here.
Maybe we'll be catching some fish Tuesday night, and I'll just come up and show you some big fish.
There you go. We'd love to have, if anybody out there is fishing tonight and y'all want to come up, hey, come on up.
I'll hit you if we're out at 9 for sure. I'll hit you up.
All right, Daryl. When's the gathering again?
I forgot, man.
We're
going to start. Hey, we're going to start it on the 12th. We'll be there on the 12th, but the official date is the 17th, or 16th, 17th, and 18th, starting on Friday.
Daryl,
we'll have a bonfire on Friday night, and then Saturday at 12 we'll meet at the Pavilion 4 and eat. We'll have our big fish contest that starts at 8 a.m. on Friday. You'll just go up to Pavilion 4 and get your ticket with your rules on it. And, man, come out and have a great time with us, because we're going to have a great time. We always do.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah, don't forget the alcohol it takes for fuel.
Yeah. Well, they're only concerned about the date when the barbecue's going to show up.
That's right.
Look at the hog leg.
That's right.
Look at his chops already. Just thinking about it. All right. Thank you, Daryl. Appreciate you coming up
buddy.
tonight. Hog leg, roll that beautiful video footage.
Okay.
It's out, baby. Let's go.
Oh, man. All right. Y'all take it easy. Till next week, Tuesday night, 9 o'clock. Deuces. Y'all don't forget to look up, because he's looking down.
That's right.